Hi guys, so in this video, we are going to start our discussion in conic sections. So, what is a conic section? So guys, when you say conic section, or simply conic, it is defined by its eccentricity. So when you say conic section guys, it's all about eccentricity. And what defines eccentricity is its focus and directrix. So yung tatlo na yon, dun umiikot kung paano mo ma-define or ma-describe yung conic section. So from the word conic, galing siya sa cone. And section, it means plane. When you say conic section, you pass a plane through a cone in different positions. And in that different positions, we can form several shapes or figures. Yung mga figures na yun guys, meron tayong ellipse, parabola, hyperbola, and circle. So mag-start na lang muna tayo guys sa parabola. For example guys, meron tayo ditong cone na parang mirror siya. So mirrored na cone. So yung inverted cone natin guys, yung parang na mirror siya na cone, meron siyang tatlong parts. Yung first part natin is yung base. Ito yung base niya, yung top. Nandito kung mirror mo yung bottom. Then, this lateral height is what you call the element or generatrix. Then, yung last part ng cone natin is yung axis. Ito yung axis, yung vertical. And then, yung slant height niya is what you call the generatrix or the element. So, yung parabola guys, ma-form siya if you pass a plane which is parallel to the generatrix or yung element. So, let's say, meron tayong plane. So, yung plane guys, pass through the cone. So, meron tayong, so itong plane na to guys is parallel siya dito sa kabilang element. So, yung dalawa ay parallel. So, equal yung slope nila. So, if you pass a plane, meron kang ma-form na parang ganito. You can form a figure. So, yun guys, yun ang tinatawag nating parabola. So, ang shape ng parabola is opening siya. Opening upward, pwedeng to the right, to the left, downward. So, yung position niya is defined by its equation. So, ano ba yung equation ng conic section? So, mag-start muna tayo guys sa general equation ng conic section. So, yung general equation natin guys for conic section is given by, you have ax squared plus bxy plus you have cy squared plus dx plus ey plus f equals 0. So, ito guys yung general equation of a conic section. So, paano ba natin malalaman kung siya ay parabola? So, yung parabola guys, nakadepende yan sa mga constants natin dito. You have a, b, c, d, e, and f. So, it's a parabola if either a or c is 0. Now, so balik tayo dun kanina, sinabi natin na ang conic section is defined by its eccentricity. Yung eccentricity naman is defined by its focus and directrix. So, ano ba yung tatlo na yun? So, balik tayo dun guys, sinabi natin kanina na ang conic section is defined by its eccentricity. And yung eccentricity is defined by its focus and directrix. So, yung eccentricity ng parabola, which is given by letter symbol E, is equal to 1. So, it means that if your eccentricity is equal to your distance of the focus all over to the distance to the directrix, it means that if you are given a parabola, your focus is equal to your directrix. Now, paano ba natin i-illustrate yung directrix? So, i-drawing na natin siya para mas maintindihan natin yung figure. And one indication pa guys, para masabi natin na parabola siya is the discriminant. So, balikan muna natin yung discriminant in algebra. So, when you say discriminant, siya yung nasa square root sign when you are dealing with the quadratic equation. So, di ba yung nasa loob ng quadratic sign is given by, you have b squared. So, ito yung discriminant natin. Discriminant. So, that is given by b squared minus 4ac. So, paano natin malalaman using the discriminant and using yung equation of the conic section na siya ay parabola? Okay? So, if b squared minus 4ac equals 0, if b squared minus 4AC is equal to 0. It means that, so parabola siya guys, if ang discriminant natin is equal to 0. Now, i-drawing natin na yung parabola para mas maintindihan natin ang kanyang concept. Let's say our parabola is opening to the right x. So, this will be what you call the vertex. This is the vertex. So, vertex is the outermost point of your parabola. So, yung directrix natin is actually must face your parabola. So, kung ganito yung itsura ng parabola natin, you have this directrix here. So, ang directrix natin guys is just a line. Now, saan ba yung focus? So, yung focus is located somewhere here. Ito yung axis ng parabola. So, this is the axis. So, yung focus natin is located somewhere here. Then, yung distance natin from the focus to the vertex is what you call yung F natin kanina. That is your distance from the focus to the vertex. Then, yung distance naman from the directrix to the vertex is what you call letter D. Yung D na kanina. Distance of the directrix from the vertex. Now, if this is a parabola, this distance will be equal to this distance. Hindi lang siya naka-scale. So, scale natin para mas realistic. So, let's say nandito. So, this distance, F, is equal to this distance. It means that this is a parabola. Kasi nga, yung eccentricity niya is given by the distance of the focus from the vertex all over the distance of the vertex to the directrix. D is equal to 1. So, 1 ang eccentricity if this is a parabola. Now, when you say, ito yung directrix natin. So, iba na yung length ng directrix natin dito. Here. But when you connect those points to that focus, yung distance F natin, yung eccentricity natin will remains the same. Kahit saan mo i-drawing yon. Pag kinonect mo yung mga points na yon, which is what you call the locus of a point, ng eccentricity niya is 1. So yun siya, locus of a point which moves so that it is always equidistant to a fixed point called focus. Ito yung focus. And it is fixed line called directrix. So yun siya. So yun, na-define natin ang parabola using our eccentricity, and our eccentricity is defined by our, you have this focus and you have this directrix. Now, let's go to the mathematics. So ito yung figure niya. Doon tayo sa mathematics niya. We can represent this distance from the focus to the vertex as letter A. So yung A na yan is nasa equation siya. And yung A na yon is the distance from the vertex to the focus. Then, proceed na tayo dun sa general equation niya. So, dun tayo mag-focus sa equation niya kasi in other books, masyadong maraming equation. Pero isa lang naman ang punto niya. Yung general na equation for parabola. Pero, nagbabago yun guys, depende kung saan yung opening niya. For example, here we have, let's say, opening to the right. So, we have here a parabola that is opening to the right. So, meron tayong vertex. Yun ang vertex natin. This is our vertex. Then, yung vertex natin is designated by your coordinate. So, ano ba yung coordinate ng vertex? X and Y. So, yung X natin is represented by H and yung Y is represented by K. So, that equation represents a parabola. So, you have this form, Y minus K is equal to, you have 4A X minus H. So, if you have the directrix here, you have this directrix, and you have this focus, the distance of the focus to the vertex is what you call the distance A here in our equation. Now, this is not a quadratic, so this is linear. So, dapat i-squared natin siya. So, in this case, opening to the right. So, ano yung square natin? Yung Y ba or yung X? So, if it is opening to the right, it means that it is tangent to your y-axis. So, pwede mong idikit siya dyan sa y-axis. So, dun siya nakapatong. So, kung saan siya nakapatong, yun ang naka-squared. So, it means that kung ito yung sa y-axis siya nakapatong, yung parabola, yung y yung naka-squared. So, yung naka-squared, nakadepende yan kung saan nakaharap yung parabola. Kung nakaharap siya sa y, yung y yung naka-squared. Then, yung h and k represents to your vertex. What if to the left siya? This is opening to the right. The right. Well, kung to the left, here, lalagyan natin ng negative yung side na hindi naka-squared. In this case, ito yung negative 4. So, y minus k squared equals negative 4a times x minus h. So, this is opening to the left. So, left ang kanyang opening. So, what if naman kung upward and downward? So, let's say upward. So, if the parabola is opening upward, say here, you have this vertex v. So, that is hk. Then, you have this distance, the focus to the vertex, that is a. So, yung equation natin will be, you have x minus h. So, since nakaharap naman yung vertex natin sa x-axis here, means that yung x natin yung naka-squared. So, x minus h squared equals, you have 4a y minus k. So, upward siya kasi positive dito. So, this is opening upward. So, why upward? Because the parabola's vertex is facing the x-axis. So, kung saan siya naka-face, yun ang naka-squared. So, in here, naka-face siya sa x. So, it means that yung x ang naka-squared. So, what if naman kung downward siya? Let's say here, downward. You have this vertex, and you have this focus. The distance from the focus to the vertex will be a. Then, your equation will just be, you have x minus h squared ulit. Kasi nakaharap ulit yung vertex natin sa x-axis. So, that is equal to negative 4a times y minus k. So, this is opening downward. So, downward siya. Now, let's try solving. So, kung makita natin dito, ito yung form niya. So, it requires completing the squares. So, kung ang equation natin hindi pa na-square, i-complete square natin siya. So, mag-solve tayo ng mga problem. So, in this problem, we have find the location of the focus of the parabola y squared plus 4x minus 4y minus 8 equals 0. So, yung hinahanap natin guys dito is the location of the focus. So, required is the now, so ito guys, naka-square yung y, diba? So, it means that it's either opening to the right or to the left. Kasi, pag naka-square yung y, it means that yung vertex nakaharap sa y. Kung nakaharap sa y yung vertex, it means that it will always open to either to the right or to the left. So, hindi pa natin alam. So, gagawin muna natin siyang in the form, you have y minus k is equal to 4a times x minus h. So, ito yung naka-squared. Diba? So, i-complete square natin siya, guys. So, hanggat hindi pa natin nakukuha yung vertex, we cannot actually draw the figure kasi hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung mga points na ipaplots natin. So, here we have, so, y squared. So, i-regroup natin yung lahat ng x, lahat ng y is pagsamasamahin natin. So, ito, y squared minus 4y. So, yung 8, ilipat na natin sa kabila. So, equals 8, and yung 4x, ilipat din natin siya. So, you have negative 4x plus 8. Now, i-complete square natin siya. So, ito, in this expression, paano natin siya makomplete? So, ang titingnan lang natin yung itong coefficient ng first degree y. So, yung coefficient ng first degree y here is 4. We simply, so y squared minus 4y. So, ano yung i-add natin para makomplete square siya? We just simply square this coefficient of our first degree, let's say 4 squared, and i-divide natin siya sa 4. So, yun ang formula natin. So, if this is b, di ba? When you have your quadratic equation that is ax squared plus by plus c equals 0. So, yung b natin, here, yung i-add natin is just b squared over 4 para maging complete square siya. So, b squared over 4. Tatandaan natin yun guys para mas maging madali yung pag-complete ng square. So, ulitin natin. Kung ano yung coefficient ng y, i-square mo lang and i-divide mo sa 4. So, yan na yun. Complete square na siya. So, since na nag-add ka dito ng 4 squared over 4, mag-a-add ka rin sa kabila para balance siya. Hindi pwede yung isa lang. So, loss of algebra yon. Once na nag-change ka dito, you should always change the other side. So, minus 4x plus 8 plus 4 squared plus 4. So, yun ang inad nating dalawa para maging complete ito. We have here y squared minus 4y plus, we have 16 divided by 4, so that is always 4. Here, negative 4x plus 8, here plus 4, so that is, you have negative 4x plus 12. Square nito is y minus 2. Yung square niya is y minus 2, so that is squared. So, pag in-expand natin, you will go back here to our original. So, ito equals to negative 4x plus 12. So, yung form niya dapat guys is, you have y minus k squared equals, you have 4a times x minus h. So, ito, okay na siya. So, ito na lang. Palitan natin yung form niya. So, dapat ito naka-minus. We have y minus 2. So, squared equals, so, negative 4. I-factor out natin yung negative 4. You have x. We have here, negative minus 3. So, yun na. Paras na yung form niya. So, here, we can say that our k is 2. Then, our h is 3. And our 4a is negative 4. So, our a is equal to, you have negative 1. So, it means that this figure is opening to the left. Okay? So, i-drawing na natin yung figure. So, opening to the left siya kasi this is a negative. So, yung vertex ng parabola guys is located at h is 3 and k is 2. So, 3, 2. So, i-plot natin. We have, so that is opening to the left. So, that is our parabola. So, this is 3 and 2. So, ito guys, yung a natin here is, we have negative 1. It means that, siya lang naman yung distance. Pwede natin kunin yung absolute value na, which is 1. Yung focus natin is located here, somewhere here. So, that is 1 unit. So, this is 1. Since na ang a natin here is 1. So, diba ang distance natin from the focus to the vertex is 1. So, it means that if a is 1 here, pwede natin makuha yung coordinates nito, which is the focus. So, mag-a-adjust lang tayo ng 1 unit ng x here na 3. Kusa natin ng 1 yung 3. We have 3 minus 1, that is 2. 2. So, this is our answer. So, our focus is at, we have 2 and 2. Now guys, kung vertex lang hinahanap natin, we have a shortcut or alternate solution for finding the vertex. So, balikan natin yung equation niya. Yung equation niya is y squared plus 4x minus 4y minus 8 equals 0. Yung hinahanap natin, which is the vertex, yung h and k. Kaya natin mahanap dito guys is yung kanyang, we have this k, since na yung naka-squared natin yung y. So, gawin lang natin to guys. Yung k natin is equal to, so yung coefficient ng y na first degree, so that is negative 4. I-divide lang natin sa negative 2 times yung coefficient ng naka-y squared. So, that is 1. So, our coordinates or y coordinate of our vertex k is equal to negative 4 over 2. So, that is 2. So, it means that k is equal to 2. So, if k is 2, it means that pwede nating mahanap yung x dito. So, we have 2 squared plus 4x minus 4 times. So, y natin has 2 minus 8 equals 0. So, isolve natin yung x. So, x equals, so you have 4x So, ilipat natin sa kabila. You have negative 2 squared. So, ito, dalawa, pareha silang magiging plus. So, plus 4 times 2 plus 8. So, x will be 3. So, if you're finding for the vertex, you don't need to complete the square. So, you just do this procedure. So, if your equation, yung naka-square niya is y, pwede mo makuha yung k niya, which corresponds to the y coordinate of your vertex here. So, yung coefficient ng first degree y, i-divide lang natin sa negative 2 times yung coefficient ng naka y squared.